Welcome to the UFOs podcast, where we cover all things alien and UFO. Welcome to the UFOs podcast, and I'm your host, Jeff Zim. Extraterrestrial beings. The world of reported extraterrestrial encounters encompasses a vast array of beings, from the widely recognized greys to more obscure entities that blur the lines between alien visitors and cryptozoological phenomena. These reported encounters have profoundly shaped both scientific investigation and popular culture over many decades. The gray aliens have dominated contact narratives since the 1960s, particularly following the Roswell incident. These beings are consistently described as standing approximately 3.3 feet tall with distinctive gray skin, though some reports mention green tints, oversized heads, and large black almond-shaped eyes. Their other reported features include complete hairlessness, nostril slits without a protruding nose, minimal mouth openings, no visible ears, and hands with 3 to 4 fingers, including thumbs. The consistency of gray descriptions across thousands of reported encounters has made them the predominant alien archetype in modern UFO culture. Nordic aliens, also known as space brothers, represent another significant category in alien encounter literature. These beings are described as humanoid with stereotypical Scandinavian features, tall stature, blonde hair, and blue eyes. Various subcategories of Nordic aliens have emerged in reports, including the Plagiaran, previously known as Pleiadians from the Pleiades, Venusians, Tall Whites, and Agarthans from Agartha. These entities are often associated with more benevolent interactions compared to other reported alien types. The Flatwoods Monster stands as a unique case in alien encounter history. Witnessed in West Virginia, this entity was described as a tall humanoid with a distinctive spade-shaped head. According to Jerome Clark's documentation, witnesses reported it as having a man-like shape and standing approximately 10 feet tall. Notably, descriptions of the being below the waist remained vague, with most witnesses unable to provide detailed accounts of its lower body. Reptilian beings constitute another major category in alien encounter reports, with a rich historical lineage dating back to ancient Egyptian mythology and the crocodile-headed god Sobek. Modern reptilian theories have evolved into complex narratives, particularly through David Ickey's work on the reptilian conspiracy theory. These beings are typically described as tall, scaly humanoids, and various subcategories have emerged, including draconians and the purported Orion reptilian humanoid matriarchy. The little green men stereotype presents an interesting contradiction in alien encounter lore. Despite being deeply embedded in popular culture, virtually no credible abduction accounts describe beings matching this description. Even in cases where greenish beings were reported, such as the Hopkinsville Goblin incident, witnesses typically described creatures with a greenish-silver coloration rather than the bright green of popular imagination. The field extends beyond purely extraterrestrial beings into cryptozoological phenomena. Creatures like the Mothman, Jersey Devil, Loch Ness Monster, African Nomo, Mokalimbembe, various yokai, Quinimetsin, Riphaiti, and the Loveland Frogman are sometimes theorized to have extraterrestrial origins. This overlap has generated various explanatory frameworks, including the extraterrestrial hypothesis, interdimensional hypothesis, and cryptoterrestrial hypothesis. Some reported phenomena challenge traditional classification systems. Rods, or skyfish, for example, appear as elongated shapes in photographs and videos. While some interpret these as evidence of alien life, scientific analysis generally explains them as motion blur from conventional flying insects captured on camera. The complexity of alien encounter research is compounded by numerous confounding factors. Many reported sightings have been revealed as hoaxes, often motivated by desires to boost local tourism, increase newspaper sales, or promote fringe science publications. Other cases may be explained by sleep paralysis, mass hysteria, or psychological phenomena, as suggested by researchers like Susan Blackmore. Professional investigation continues through organizations like MUFON in the United States and Cosmopoisk in Russia. These groups attempt to apply scientific methodology to alien encounter reports, though maintaining objectivity proves challenging given the nature of the evidence typically available. The influence of these alleged encounters extends deeply into popular culture, inspiring numerous science fiction franchises, including Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, and The Twilight Zone. These creative works have further cemented certain alien archetypes in public consciousness, while also introducing new variations on extraterrestrial life. Some researchers link these encounters to broader conspiracy theories, including ancient astronaut theories and various New World Order narratives. These connections often incorporate elements of occult or esoteric beliefs, supernatural phenomena, and paranormal activities. The field has also generated significant debate between those who support various explanatory hypotheses and skeptics who favor psychological or sociological explanations for these reports. This complex landscape of reported encounters, cultural influences, and scientific investigation continues to evolve. While many cases have been debunked or explained through conventional means, others remain mysterious, fueling ongoing debate about the nature of these experiences and their implications for our understanding of life beyond Earth. Bob Lazar. Robert Scott Lazar burst onto the public stage in 1989 with extraordinary claims about reverse engineering alien spacecraft at a secret facility near Area 51. His assertions brought unprecedented attention to the mysterious military installation, but extensive investigation has revealed numerous inconsistencies and fabrications in his background. The story of Lazar illustrates how unverified claims about classified government projects can capture public imagination even when evidence points to fabrication. Lazar's educational claims form a central part of the controversy. He asserts he earned master's degrees from both MIT and Caltech, but neither institution has any record of his attendance. His documented education is far more modest. He graduated in the bottom third of his high school class, taking only one chemistry course, and later attended Pierce Junior College. Scientists who investigated his claims, including Stanton T. Friedman, point out that his poor academic performance would have prevented admission to these prestigious universities. Notably, Lazar cannot provide names of any professors or fellow students from his alleged time at these institutions. His employment history shows similar discrepancies. While Lazar claims he worked as a physicist at the Los Alamos Mason physics facility, investigation revealed he was actually a technician for a contractor firm. A 1982 local news article by Terry England described Lazar as a physicist, but England later admitted he never verified these credentials. While Lazar appeared in a Los Alamos phone directory, the facility maintains no direct employment records of him as a physicist or staff scientist. The core of Lazar's notoriety stems from his alleged work at S4, a supposed subsidiary facility near Area 51. In May 1989, he appeared in a masked television interview using the pseudonym Dennis, claiming he helped reverse engineer one of 9 alien spacecraft. He described working with an advanced metallic material similar to liquid titanium and element 115, now known as muscovium, as a power source. However, when muscovium was finally synthesized in 2003, its properties contradicted Lazar's claims about stable isotopes. All known isotopes of muscovium are extremely radioactive and decay within milliseconds. During his initial interviews, Lazar claimed his job interview was with contractor EG&G and that his employer was the United States Navy. EG&G stated they had no records of him, and the United States Air Force has discredited his supposed employment at any Nellis Air Force Base subsidiary. When pressed about the lack of evidence supporting his claims, Lazar alleged that his employment and education records were deliberately erased, an assertion that investigators consider implausible. Lazar's credibility has been further damaged by his criminal history. In 1990, he was convicted of felony pandering related to a prostitution ring in Nevada. He received 150 hours of community service, was ordered to stay away from brothels, and had to undergo psychotherapy. His company, United Nuclear Scientific Equipment and Supplies, faced legal troubles in 2006 for violating federal laws regarding the shipment of restricted chemicals. Following a 2003 raid examining chemical sales records, the company pleaded guilty to 3 criminal counts related to illegal fireworks components, receiving 3 years probation and $7,500 in fines. Despite these issues, Lazar has maintained a significant public profile. He operated the Desert Blast Festival, an annual event in Nevada, featuring homemade explosives, rockets, and jet-powered vehicles. The festival became known for its elaborate pyrotechnics displays and attracted enthusiasts from across the country. In 2019, he was featured in the documentary Bob Lazar, Area 51 and Flying Saucers, and appeared on The Joe Rogan Experience, continuing to share his story with new audiences. In 2017, Lazar's business faced another controversy when it was raided by the FBI and local police as part of a murder investigation. Authorities were investigating whether United Nuclear sold thallium to a murder suspect in Michigan, though Lazar was not listed as a suspect in the case. This incident added another layer of complexity to his already controversial public persona. The impact of Lazar's claims on popular culture has been substantial and lasting. His stories helped cement Area 51's place in public consciousness and contributed to numerous conspiracy theories about government knowledge of extraterrestrial life. His allegations about secret aircraft, alien technology, and government cover-ups have influenced decades of UFO folklore and conspiracy theories, despite being thoroughly debunked by both skeptics and believers in the UFO research community. Investigators have consistently found problems with virtually every aspect of his claimed background and experiences. Scientists have pointed out technical inconsistencies in his descriptions of alien technology, and researchers have documented numerous instances where his statements about his education and employment have proven false. Yet his story continues to resonate with those interested in government secrecy and the possibility of extraterrestrial contact, demonstrating the powerful appeal of conspiracy narratives, even in the face of contrary evidence. Thank you so much for listening to the UFOs podcast. Please remember that we want your UFO and alien stories, so send them to us at ufos.com or stories@ufos.com directly to have us read them on the show. Until next time.